My name is Elias, and I used to believe Echo Pines was just a forgotten summer camp, full of sagging tents and ghost stories kids told to feel brave. I thought the whispers in my head were exhaustion, tricks of a tired mind. I thought the kids who vanished were just lost in the woods, accidents nobody could prevent.
But the Pines, they speak at night.
Their voices curling through the dark. And what they told me wasn't just a secret, it was the truth about who I've always been. The bus to Echo Pines smells like diesel and regret, winding through Vermont's dense Emerald Hills. I'm 16, exiled here after the incident, a phrase my parents whisper like a curse. They won't say what I did, and I can't remember. But the weight of it clings to me like damp clothes. Stepping off the bus, the air feels wrong, too thick, like the forest is exhaling something ancient. The counselors, led by Mike, a broad-shouldered guy with a salesman's grin, chant, "Welcome to Echo Pines." Their enthusiasm feels rehearsed, their eyes scanning us like predators sizing up prey. 30 kids shuffle forward, gripping backpacks, avoiding each other's gazes. No one's laughing or swapping stories. It's like we all sense something lurking beneath the surface. Cabin 7 is a splintered box that reeks of mildew. I claim a top bunk, noticing "Get Out" carved into the ceiling. The letters jagged and desperate. Noah, a wiry kid with dark, restless eyes, sits on the bunk below, flipping through a worn comic book. "You're Elias," he says, not looking up. "Don't unpack too much. You might not last." "What? You think I'll cry for home?" I force a laugh. He meets my eyes, unblinking. "Just don't go into the woods at night." That night, I lie awake. The cabin's silence broken only by soft snores and the relentless chirping of crickets outside. It's not peaceful, it's oppressive, like the forest is screaming. I'm drifting into uneasy sleep when a whisper slithers into my mind, low and dry, like pine needles scraping stone. "Elias, you're home." I bolt upright, hard hammering. The room's dark. The other boys asleep. It wasn't a voice from the cabin or the wind rattling the windows. It was inside me. I glance at Noah's bunk. He's awake, staring. "You heard it," he whispers, his voice barely audible. "Heard what?" I snap, trying to sound braver than I feel. "The Pines. If they call you, don't answer." His words hang in the air, heavy with warning. I want to laugh it off, but my skin prickles, and deep down, I know he's not joking. Morning brings chaos. Harper, a quiet girl with tight braids from the girls' cabin, is gone. Her bunk's empty, her backpack untouched. We're gathered for breakfast when Mike announces she ran off during last night's treasure hunt. "Some kids can't handle camp," he says, shrugging, but his eyes sweep over us, cold and calculating. At lunch, I sit with Noah. He's picking at his food, face pale. "Harper didn't run," he mutters. "She heard the forest." "What's that supposed to mean?" I ask, irritation masking my unease. "She told me yesterday. Said something called her name during the game. From the trees." She looked scared. I scoff. "You're saying trees took her?" He doesn't answer, just pushes his tray away and leaves. But his fear lingers, burrowing into me. A few nights later, sleep won't come. The whispers are back, louder, weaving through my dreams. "Elias, you belong here." I slip out of the cabin, craving air, and notice a faint glow deep in the forest. Against every instinct, I follow it, my sneakers crunching on pine needles. The glow leads to a clearing where the counselors stand around a massive, gnarled oak, its roots sprawling like veins. They're chanting in a language that twists my stomach. Guttural and wrong. Mike stands at the center, holding a knife that catches the firelight. He slices his palm, blood dripping onto the roots. One by one, the others do the same, their faces contorted, almost inhuman in the flickering shadows. I'm frozen, breath shallow. Mike's head snaps up, his eyes locking onto mine. For a moment, they glow red, and I swear he sees me. I stumble back to the cabin, heart pounding, and lie awake until dawn. The image of that blood-soaked ground burned into my mind. The next day, I pull Noah aside after archery. What the hell's going on? I hiss, my voice low. You saw them, he says, his face ashen. The ritual. You weren't supposed to. I tell him what I saw, the blood, the chanting. He swallows hard. There are rules here, Elias. Play along. Keep quiet, or you're gone. Gone where? I press. He glances around, ensuring we're alone. Years ago, 7 kids disappeared from Echo Pine. They said they got lost. But that's a lie. The forest took them. I want to call it nonsense. But the memory of Mike's eyes stops me. Why? I ask. Noah's voice drops to a whisper.
Because it's hungry.
That night, a storm crashes over the camp, thunder rattling the cabin. I wake to find Noah's bunk empty, his comic book torn on the floor. I search the cabin. The bathrooms, nothing. Then I find a crumpled note in my sleeping bag. In Noah's scrawl, the roots go deeper than you think. Oh, he's gone. And the whispers grow louder, mocking me. Elias, you can't run. I don't sleep. Gripped by the certainty that Noah's not coming back, my mind starts to unravel. Shadows twist in the pines, forming faces that vanish when I blink. One night, I wake in the forest, not knowing how I got there, staring at a tree with branches like clawing hands. In my dreams, bodies dangle from the boughs. Harper, Noah, kids I've never seen, their eyes hollow. Screams echo from the abandoned cabin at the camp's edge, the one we're forbidden to approach. Worst of all, I see myself standing among the trees, watching me with a blank, predatory stare. My own face, but not mine. It's like the forest is peeling away who I am, showing me something older, something cruel. I'm losing my grip, and the whispers know it. Elias, let go. I try to tell Mike about Noah. He listens, his face unreadable, then laughs, cold and sharp. You're not cut out for Echo Pines, kid. That afternoon, my phone's gone, stolen from my bag. The other kids avoid me, their whispers trailing me like ghosts. I'm cut off, alone with the voices in my head. Elias, you're ours. They're not just words anymore. They're a pulse, syncing with my heartbeat. One night, Mike knocks on the cabin door. Elias, he says, his voice calm but heavy with expectation. You've been chosen. Midnight ceremony. Be there. I don't want to go, but refusal isn't an option. At midnight, I follow him to the forest's edge. The counselors wait, their torches casting long, hungry shadows. Their smiles are sharp, like they know something I don't. Under the ancient oak, Mike's voice is low, reverent. Echo Pines isn't a camp. It's a gate. The forest lives, and it feeds. Every summer, it chooses a guardian to serve it, to keep it strong. In return, you get power, eternity. He pauses, his eyes boring into mine. Or you disappear, like the others. I think of Harper's empty bunk, Noah's note, the 7 kids erased from history. I think of the whispers, the visions, the blood on the roots. I'm terrified, but I'm more afraid of dying. I'll do it, I say. My voice barely a whisper. Mike's smile is triumphant. You were born for this. They hand me a cup filled with a thick, black liquid that smells like decay and iron. Drink, Mike commands. I hesitate, but their eyes pin me in place. I choke it down, the taste burning like acid. The world fractures. I see myself running through the forest, chasing screaming kids, my hands slick with blood. My skin splits, roots erupting from my flesh, weaving into my bones. The forest's voice booms inside me. Not a whisper now, but a roar. You are us. We are you. I scream. But the sound is swallowed by the earth. I'm not just Elias anymore. I'm part of something vast, ancient, ravenous. I wake in the forest, sprawled on a bed of pine needles, my hands crusted with blood. Whose? I don't know. The camp is gone, no cabins, no kids, just silence. The counselors emerge from the tree, bowing low. Welcome back, Guardian, they chant. Their voice is a hymn. I stand, and my body feels wrong, too heavy, too old. The pines hum, their whispers now a song of welcome. I'm not human anymore. I'm something else, bound to this place. Elias is gone. I'm the Guardian now, the forest's hunter. Each summer, new kids will arrive, their faces bright with hope. I'll watch them, weigh them, choose which ones the roots will claim. The forest's hunger is my own, its pulse beating in my chest. I walk through the empty camp, my steps silent. The pines sing my name, their branches bowing as I pass. I am home. You think summer camp is s'mores and sing-alongs? Echo Pines is older than the hills it stands on, a predator cloaked in nostalgia. It's fed on the young and the lost for centuries, and I'm its instrument now. The whispers guide me, telling me who's next. I was chosen because I was broken, because the incident, whatever it was, left cracks the forest could slip into. Maybe you're broken too. Maybe that's why you're listening. Next time you sign up for a summer escape, read the fine print. Echo Pines is always hungry, and I'm always waiting. The forest calls, its voice clear as a bell. Come next summer, I'll be here. And maybe you will too.